Howdy, everybody. Welcome back to the Sith Dominion podcast. I'm your host, Dr. Dana Martin. With me tonight is Eris Corbin. I heard a rumor that the lore master was going to join tonight and that he should be good, but I haven't heard from him.
I haven't heard anything.
Spooky Jawa. You haven't heard from him either. Spooky Jawa, right at the get-go. What's up, my friend? How are you doing? Hello there. I haven't seen. I was perusing through some of your content, Spooky. Are you not doing lives anymore, or did I just not run across those, brother? Let me get you back on this pod. Man, what an incredible couple of episodes that we get to talk about here. I think I have a very unpopular opinion, and I can't wait to share it. So yeah, and we have not. We haven't even talked about this in pre-show or nothing, so you have no idea where I am. I will tell you, I enjoyed the show. The 2-episode kind of little mini arcs, I think they're kind of doing with these. They're leaving some good cliffhangers. I am, but I'm not home yet. I'll be home in 2 weeks. 2 weeks. All right, so I'm putting you on the spot, Spooky. We should expect live content, more podcast stuff from Spooky Jawa Podcast in 3 weeks. There, I gave you a week. I don't have Lore Master here to do this. Oh, but Spooky Eris, you are now a permanent fixture. Welcome to the production side of things. Now get over there and go into the ticker and look for Spooky Jawa and hit YouTube at Spooky Jawa.
Oh,
let's get some love for our brother.
Find how to get into it.
Oh my God, maybe I should have had a class beforehand. Never mind the fact that I paid you to help me with my social media.
I'm looking. I'm scrolling. There he is.
There he is. I will be popping up there and hopefully here. Yeah, brother. Hey, we'll get you on. Do you want to after the series is over and we do the full on recap? I'm gonna throw that out there. Mull it over. You got 2 weeks. We got another week, and then we got another week.
Get a fresh opinion on here.
Yeah, there's no fresh opinions. We're all aligned. We love this show. However, to be continued. All right. All right, get Spooky off there. We don't need him up there no more.
I'm trying.
What are you clicking? Oh my God.
Help.
Under text.
I don't know what you want on here.
Text and then ticker and then put me up there or put you. Like Zane, where half the show he just puts himself up for followers for his Insta.
I streamed today. I'm proud of myself.
Yeah, he had 4 streaming the entire time, like 3 hours or something. What?
Yeah, 4 consistent viewers, at least 6 at one time, and 4 new followers.
That's awesome. I mean,
I'm at 39 now. Which I'm so proud because I stopped streaming for about 2 years.
Yeah. There we go.
College.
Next Tuesday. Sweet. We'll try to sync up. But yeah, finals. We don't want to mess with finals, bro. No finals. Awesome. I want to show something here. If you go to, can you pull the article about the Acolyte moving into second place all of a sudden? I'm going to share this real quick. It's a little video from the opening of Maul Shadow Lord. So the Disney Star Wars opening of a show has the and it flashes through all the characters with red and blue, right? Watch this. What?
Did I share that video with you?
Did you share what video with me?
The video of them flipping through all of the...
So I want to play this because it's cool. Yeah, we know.
I can't find the article.
Okay. We have Clone Trooper.
Mm-hmm.
That. Who was that?
Oh, I did send this to you. You didn't look at it. Somebody dissected and figured out who all those were, and I sent it to you.
Oh, are you kidding me? The reason I went to look is because when I was rewatching today, I saw this.
Yeah.
Right.
I sent it to you.
There. And I went, oh, they put the 11th brother.
I'm pulling it up. It's on Instagram, and I sent it to you.
It is? So I saw this, and I was like, oh, they changed it. And then, because it's usually like R2 and Vader and whatever.
Yeah.
And then I saw the other characters. Yeah.
Okay, no, here we go.
You sent it to me, and I haven't watched it yet.
Yes.
My bad. Hold on, let me pull. All right, I'm off. I'm not sharing. So
I've got it pulled up if you want me to share.
Share.
Okay.
I don't even know where you sent it. Insta, Facebook, Discord.
Instagram. That's where I send you all the stuff because that's what all my feed is Star Wars.
You know where I spend the least amount of time?
Instagram.
Insta. I'm on Facebook, TikTok, X, pretty consistently.
Right, can you see?
No, you have to hit show on stream.
I did.
On the left, scroll down to where you see your screen there, and there's a white button that says show on stream.
I didn't see it. Stop. You're going too far. Here.
You're not sharing audio.
No, there is no audio.
So what is it? Oh, but it says.
No, wait.
Clone Trooper phase 1. Yeah, I called that. I couldn't tell who this other one was. Keep going.
Am I not pausing it, or is it pausing?
Hold on, let me make this bigger. There we go.
There we go. Ezra Bridger. It's like a cadet helmet.
Oh, his mask. Yeah.
Yeah. R1J5, the bucket hat. You make your bucket. CT9902. 11th brother,
the Crow. Yeah. And then
Barriss the Inquisitor. C21 High Singer.
I don't know why that's not familiar.
I don't know that one. Merrick.
2
Boots.
2 Boots.
So that's everybody.
Wow. So they brought in a lot of people. Those are those all people that Maul has had interactions with?
That is a good question. Because that would explain why they updated it to the 11th brother. Because now he had an interaction with the 11th brother.
No.
I have to look that one up.
Yeah, 11th brother shows up in Rebels with Ahsoka as... I think it's like Ahsoka. I think it is the Fulcrum when she's Fulcrum. She fights him. I don't remember it vaguely. Really, really vague. But I know that happened. I'm sure if we just do a search, we can find that clip. But which actually you want to look that up. But yeah, the 11th brother is kind of the big mystery. Still, we're not sold that. At least I don't think we're sold that the hologram, my lord, was the 11th brother. The 11th brother would be a brother. It would be a teammate, not my lord. And he's not the Grand Inquisitor either. Mm-hmm. So it wouldn't be my lord lowercase. Pause for the cause. Thank you, Tula Mordu. I wish you were an actual sponsor. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna try this real quick. I had done a monologue that I thought was gonna be about 5 minutes, and it ended up being like 10, and it was dumb. And it wasn't actually. I went back and listened to it. If you don't like it, cool. Not for you. Turn it down for a sec. But I'm gonna do another one of these, but it's a little shorter. Actually, it's probably only a minute. So we'll talk a little bit about old Darth Maul. Oh, before we do, did you pull the article?
Couldn't find it.
Number 2.
Could not find it.
The Acolyte.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it. I don't know.
Okay, here we go. Go back.
Oh yeah,
Here,
Two
I'll
Boots
share.
100% is goated. Love Two Boots.
Did you share that? Do you? Yeah, you doing them? Okay, cool. Where's my fracking screen, man? Here we go. All right. Hey, Spooky, are you getting an echo when Eris talks right now? Talk, Eris. Say something.
Can you hear me okay? Is there any echoes?
I appreciate your help, Spooky, because I was getting echo on a replay and I'm trying to figure that out. Okay, we're gonna pop over to the screen. Oh, look at that. What a wonderfully terrible show. Star Wars The Acolyte makes unexpected comeback on Disney Plus. Oh my, that was not on my bingo card for 2026. Pulling this from Gaming Bible. Blah blah blah, The Acolyte, blah blah blah, who cares? The point here is it's now ranked number 2 behind. Awesome, thank you, brother. It's now ranked number 2 behind Maul Shadow Lord.
I know why.
I know why too. And go ahead. I'll give you 3 guesses, and the first 2 don't count.
Every single time it ends, it recommends Acolyte is something I should watch next, and every single time I go, "Huh, you're funny. I'm gonna turn on Aristocats. I'm not doing this." No.
So I'm washing dishes. This was last week, and I didn't even think of it. This was last week before the show. Rewatching the shows, and it gets to the end of episode 6, and all of a sudden I'm like, not paying any attention because the credits are rolling, and then I see Star Wars, and I'm like, oh, cool. Let's see what they popped for me. You know, what is this? Andor, Rogue One? I don't know. All of a sudden, like, what? Did you auto play The Acolyte? You jerks.
I have autoplay turned off for a reason.
Yeah, that's exactly why. Nobody's wanting to watch. How about this? How about can we get the amount of time spent watching The Acolyte? 5 minutes?
5 minutes
2
in and go,
minutes?
no.
Oh, it's The Acolyte. I'm out. No, that's pretty crappy if you're gonna try to play your numbers by. I wish Cam was here for this one, man. Oof. Thoughts and prayers.
Clinkers auto playing.
Love you, brother.
Screens.
Thoughts and prayers, you, Cam, you and your family tonight. Cheers. The fact that they did that, I get it. You want to try to introduce maybe some newer people to the show, right? Like people who ordinarily.
Why would you introduce them to the worst show?
What?
Why would you introduce them to the worst show? They would go, "Oh, Maul is so cool. What is this garbage?"
Maybe a couple of years later, it resonates differently with a new audience. I'm not saying I agree and would have done that. I'm just saying potentially. You want to know why? Give it another shot with another group of people. It's like Buckaroo Banzai. Do you know what Buckaroo Banzai is?
No.
Buckaroo Banzai was a 1970 movie starring like the dude that played RoboCop, Jeff Goldblum, Harry and the Hendersons. That dude, I can't remember his name. Like, it was a crazy cast, and it was about scientists or these creatures. Scientists doing experiments, and they crossed and opened up a portal to another dimension. Blah blah blah. But it was ridiculous, and when it was released, like nobody liked it. And then the 80s happened, and there was this resurgence. Like, oh, we love Buckaroo Banzai. It's obscenely stupid, but it's great. And just an example, right? So maybe they're playing that angle. Maybe it's is there going to be another audience for this than the first run audience. But it is kind of BS. I didn't want to see that garbage. So, here we go. Give me a couple of minutes, although I've already been talking a lot.
You got this.
This is a quick monologue on my thoughts on the show thus far. The evolution of the Shadow Lord. When Maul Shadow Lord was announced, the question was not excitement, it was necessity. Did we need more Maul? I believe even on this show, we asked that very question. We've seen his birth, we've seen his fall, we've seen his death. So, what could this series possibly add? Well, now we're several episodes in, and I think we have our answers. This isn't a story about survival. Maul already proved he can survive. This isn't a story about revenge. He's done that. It's a story about, stay with me, identity. We started with Maul rebuilding and consolidating the crime syndicates, pulling the strings, ruling from the shadows. The early episodes showed dominance. It showed strategy, and it showed control. But then something shifted. The Empire arrived, and suddenly Maul wasn't at the top. He was no longer the apex predator. The show then evolved from Maul lording in the shadows to Maul hiding in the shadows. And that's when I think it really got interesting, because you strip all the power away from a character like Maul. What do you really have left? He has no force. He has no saber. His leg is broken. He's a shell of what he once was and a shell of what he potentially ever could have been. We've seen him rage. We've seen him obsess. We've seen him manipulate. But now we're getting to revisit the fracture. The nightmare sequences, the crisis identity, the line that changes everything is, I won't let him do this to anyone else. And when he says that, when Maul says that, it's not about conquest. It was a transformation. Because for the first time, Maul feels what I believe as less like a Sith relic and more like something else. Something new, something different, not redeemed, not soft, but evolving. Be careful with the use of the word villain as we move forward. And maybe we'll decide at the end whether he is or is not truly a villain. Only that evolution will tell, and that evolution is what makes this series worth watching. Always remember, be the example. No, that's the wrong show. There you go. What? Oh, wow. So that was so terrible that Eris bailed on the show. No. I think in that little tiny monologue, I lay out what we end up getting. Hopefully in the rest of the show. I think the show did a great job so far of lining up where Maul is physically. They show where in the fight he was injured in his hip area, I believe, but then also the knee. Twice the knee now is not functioning as intended. And so physically, Maul is not 100%. We then see, because he was fighting the 11th brother. Ooh, which? Let's pop that. Oh, look at that. I tried to get Eris to pull up, but she doesn't know where it's at. It's in Rebels, like I said, where the 11th brother shows up. We'll get to that, I'm sure, by the time we're done with the show tonight. I'm going to be talking just for a minute here while Eris had to step away off camera for a moment. But we're talking about Maul, and yeah, when I look at what I was stating in the monologue, we have stories already established of who Maul is, right? And so right now we're going through, where is he at? These 2 episodes give us his overall kind of health score. We get to know where his mind is at. We get to know where his body's at. We get to know where his emotions are at. And we get to know where his spirit is at. Those are your 4, right? Emotional, spiritual, mental, and physical. Different, variant, or whatever you call it. Safety, right? And so every ounce of who he is and what he is right now, all 4 of those areas are compromised. His physical's compromised, his mental capacity, he's talking to himself again, he's going crazy, is compromised. His emotional state is compromised. He misses his brother. He's grieving his brother at the bottom, or in the shadows there. And then what was it? Physical, mental, emotional, spiritual. Spiritual, he knows he can't let this happen to anybody else. It was a spiritual thing that was broken inside of him. The very core of who he was not a Sith, but he was broken into Sithhood, if you will. And that broken spirit, to me, is what is outstanding, that none of this will happen again so long as he's alive. He will kill Palpatine if it's the last thing he does. Agree, disagree? I promise I won't repeat.
100%. Well, and
she's not a woman of many words, folks.
I don't want to jump the gun, but we in episode 7, think so. I can quick zoom and check. So 7, yes, episode 7. We do see something happening to some of the other Zabraks that you can see the pain in his expression immediately, like, oh, I never wanted this to happen again. And you get almost the exact same reaction that he had, except instead of...
I'm listening, I'm queuing up what you're talking about.
So instead of... But the other Zabrak's reaction was interesting because we've seen Maul. His reaction was, okay, I can't do this anymore. And he reverts back to that mindset of, if I just beg and plead, he'll make everything okay again. Because that's what he grew up in. The other Zabrak doesn't seem like he had to deal with that. And instead of suddenly going, oh no, what do? I can't do anything about this. Maybe if I appease to the... No, he turns around and goes, oh, you did this to my bro. Oh, that's it. Paws are coming off. Gloves are coming off. I'm just going to make sure you feel every last inch of my rage.
Yeah. So here we have, subtitles are on if you're following along on YouTube or Facebook, etc. But you see here, that's where Maul gets injured. And then here comes Maul's brother to save him. And then just like that.
Well, because that's not Maul's brother.
Well, not Maul's brother. His brother in Night Brothers.
Yeah.
And then you see that happen. He gets tossed about and then
screams and then turns around and immediately just starts attacking. He doesn't.
When he screamed, brother. Yeah, that was rough.
That gave me Obi-Wan Kenobi vibes of just the pain in that scream was so good. Props to that voice actor. That scream was so
right there,
good.
brother. Yeah.
You can feel the pain in the voice. It's those small moments where it's like, man, voice actors cannot be this good. We're not allowed to have this many emotions for a fictional character.
Did he have,
especially a side character?
Did he have a Granny Smith apple? That's the question.
Well, that one's not voiced by Sam, so of course not.
Are you sure? He voices, I thought, 2 different ones.
No, do I just say Zabrak?
Or does he voice Marok? Maybe he voices Marok.
Let me see.
Yeah, this was a tough watch. He's feigning here, so I'm not. I knew he's pulling him in for something. He's not giving up. Whenever it looked like he was giving up.
Yeah, I'm looking through IMDb to see who's voicing who.
But man, I thought up to that point, we're almost at the episode or at the end of the episode 7 there. Up to that point, the story was moving along pretty good too.
Wait.
What?
He voices Darth Sidious in this?
Oh, he does?
Yeah. Maul, Darth Sidious, a gunship pilot, Stormtrooper number 1, Stormtrooper commander, and young Savage Press. Not the lineup I was expecting.
He talks quite a bit, it seems.
I was not expecting Sidious. The others are like, oh yeah, that's cool. Sidious was
that makes sense.
What I was expecting. Let me see. I'm trying to find that. No, you ruined it. Ruined it. I'm trying to see the voice actors. Thank you. There's Rook, Lawson, Riley. See, the issue is I don't know what their names are.
Yeah, I don't either.
Checking. Ooh, not Maul.
On. Oh shoot! Hold on. 7. Here.
Icarus and Scorn are their names.
Icarus, that was the one.
No, so he doesn't voice either of them.
Really?
They are voiced by 2 different people. Icarus is voiced by Steve Blum, and Scorn is voiced by Dave Fennoy. No idea.
Let's talk about Devin. Episode 7.
Devin's falling further.
Yeah, man.
She's getting so conflicted.
This was interesting because here she is coming right back at him, like.
Mm-hmm. She's so.
But
mad
she
every
looks.
time.
I never have seen Devin with fear until this scene.
Mm-hmm.
She's angry. She comes at him. This
There's
is
panic.
anger. And then now it's, oh shit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, I need a screen cap.
Crackling.
Crackling. Dude.
I love this.
This looks so good. It
so
looks like he has face paint, not tattoos. Like it looks like
I love the art style.
So good, man. So good. Anyways, so yeah, Devin's, and then she's like, "Oh shit!" It does like a wait, hold on. No, wait.
Oh, the freaking robots! I love Spybot. I love Spybot for this.
Spybot's cool.
That is Spybot is still my favorite, and oh, we've been spotted.
Okay, talk to me about Rook, man. I think she's pretty close to having it. The whole discussion about I swore you should be worried where it's not her fighting or whatever, it's where her allegiances lie. And
yeah, it's where the Mandalorian
allegiances
lies.
And Maul's like, allegiances can change. I mean, and looks right at her.
Yeah, and so
like,
can
yeah, true. Get it.
Mercenaries.
Yeah.
Depending
well, those guys,
on...
that's what she's trying to explain to him, right? Like, you can't lead these guys on without giving them a little bread, a little cheese. You don't give them a little cheese, They ain't gonna stick around, man. And
They
if anything, Empire, they'll turn on you because they get paid by the
Mhm.
Empire to turn on you.
Empire's got
Sorry,
deep
I'm on a
pockets.
soapbox.
You know this.
Buckets?
Deep pockets.
Deep buckets.
Deep pockets.
Buckets. Pockets?
Pockets.
Not buckets.
Not buckets. No, that's a
Yeah.
rebellion. They got buckets.
No buckets. Yeah. I thought that was cool, man. Let's push this forward. So yeah, I think Rook, I think she's gonna have a little something. I don't know. Does she stick with them? I just heard that Xbox.
Oops. I forgot.
The internet just heard the Xbox.
We were watching A Bug's Life before we were on stream.
Nice. That's a fun one.
It's a classic.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
She had no business jumping in.
This is no. What? Okay.
She had no business.
Why did she?
That's what I want to know.
Why didn't she just
suddenly go, you know what? I'm a join. She should have stayed back with him. Because then she could have protected him.
Grab Riley and run.
And instead she decides, you know what? I'm going to start fighting and helping Maul. It's like, why? And even he's like, come back here. It's safer. And she just dips.
Yep. And he's standing there not using the Force to just do a Force push them all away or something. He's standing there not to toy, but to test, to work, to worker. I mean, he's totally playing the mental game, man.
The whole thing is insane.
Yeah. This was a good episode, man.
100%.
We get two boots. Wait, don't they? No, they don't get off the. That's the next episode where they meet at the.
Yeah.
What you call it?
My boy.
Yeah.
Two boots.
Yeah. All right, stop. We got stuff to talk about. Okay. So we didn't do at the top of the show. Scale of 1 to 10. This episode, this 2-episode arc. Where you at?
I stand by what I said before, where these episodes just keep getting better and better. And so like it's creeping up closer to a 10 because we just talked about I think it was the last show where you were voicing concerns of this seems like it's just going to be about Devin. And then these next two were not just about Devin. You got a lot of Maul, you got a lot of backstory. Devin was kind of pushed to the background so you could watch Maul's shift.
Yeah.
It's like, this is what we wanted. We got the whole story figured out. We did get Devin here and there. But it feels like those episodes were more to push the plot and show Maul's getting closer and closer to snapping.
Mm-hmm.
And then we watch him snap.
We did. And he didn't just
Sisyphus to lose his boulder again so we can start all over.
And look, here's the thing too that I'm not a philosopher, okay? I'm not a doctor, but I play one on TV. No, I have a doctorate and I've done some work and research and when I look at Maul and the story of Sisyphus and how all of that kind of ties together, you're not strongest at the top. You're strongest when you first start. So, if you're strongest when you first start in this arena of pushing up the boulder, he has to fail so he can start over full strength. And we talked about this in the other show, or in another show a couple shows ago, where every time he falls, he gets rebuilt better. he learns something. His physical gets better, his mental gets better, his emotional gets better, and his spiritual gets better. He's more attuned to what his
Mhm.
passion and purpose are. And that's what happened in episode 8. He fell so he could get back down to the bottom of the mountain and become strong enough again so that he could begin to push the boulder back up the mountain. And I'll stand by. I loved having that awakening by Freddie Prinze Jr. to kind of say, "Hey, this is what Maul is." I mean, not Freddie Prinze Jr. Sam Witwer. That don't misunderstand. All right, so you gave it a 9. What?
I think last time I gave it a 9.6, so I'm going to put this one at like a 9.7. And then
Wow.
8's got to be a 9 point. Like it is progressively getting better. And I like that we're not having any care. That would be the dog snoring. I don't know if you can hear that. The progression is I'm gradually enjoying it more, and I'm getting more and more invested in the character, which is how these shows are supposed to go. You're supposed to get more invested as you go. Roland, wake up.
I mean, clearly it's loud enough that you can't concentrate, but I can't hear him.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, it's to the point where it's shaking the dog sleeping on top of him. You sound like an old man. But no, it just the progression, you're watching the characters develop, and it's not super fast, which is I'm also loving that. You're actually having genuine progression over time because nobody just snap of the fingers, oh yeah, this is what I'm doing now. I'm a great guy now. No. Like we watched Two Boots go from follow protocol, okay, hang on a second, we might wait a minute, okay, you're going too far, okay, now hold on, nah, screw this, I'm done following protocol. And it's like you get an actual progression step by step for each individual even side characters. You get actual character development, which is amazing. I love it. It's wonderful. That's watching characters like the twins, as we saw, get barely any speaking lines. They're just kind of in the background too. They're in a huge moment that genuinely affects Maul.
Yeah.
But it's not sappy. It's not like, oh no, the zap break. Oh, am I falling? Oh, it's awful. No, it's like an actual, oh, you killed one of my own. I'm pissed. I'm going to make you regret this one way or another. But it also re-traumatizes him at the same time because it's the same thing that happened. Almost exactly the same way.
Is re-traumatize a word?
Yes, re-traumatize is a word.
Re-traumatize?
Yes. I can look up the definition. It's been a while since I've done my classes. But re-traumatize is a word.
I don't know. I think I might give it my highest as well at a 9.4.
It's getting better. It's getting better.
I know it is.
I'm not ready for it to be over next week.
I wish. I keep saying this. I always listen to the shows mostly when I work out, except for I haven't worked out in 2 weeks. You can tell I'm getting the whatever losing tone. Re-listen to the shows and I think I say this a lot. Like I wish Cam was here. He's the voice. I think the antithesis of just saying yeah, that's okay. Like he comes across and gives us the perspective that maybe we kind of thought and didn't want to say. Mm-hmm. And he's like, just say it. Say the thing, right?
Say the thing.
And so I'm going to say the thing. Cameron made a point on his last show with us to say, I hope that they don't make him a non-villain. And I'm paraphrasing, of course. And we're comparing to Thanos, where Dana's like, well, Thanos, his intent wasn't to, like, I'm going to kill people out of evil. Like, his intent
Was
was
resources.
to resource, yeah, whatever. And
Didn't want the
well, a
same thing that happened to
villain,
his planet to happen to others.
and I should really have clipped it, but he says, and I'm paraphrasing, a villain, Dana, isn't going is going to kill people to make the balance. A hero or someone who's just normal is gonna just double the resources. Like, it's not like you have the power to double resources or kill people. Why would you kill people? That makes him evil.
Mhm.
While I still am not quite on that side of the fence,
No, I can agree with that point.
I
Beforehand,
kind
I
of agree. Yeah, I
because
get that.
beforehand he didn't have the means to double the resources. Well, now he's got a hold of the means to do it. Why are we still going with plan A? Well, now we have plan B through
Right.
Z.
Yep. And
Can
so
even bring everybody back. You
and
just
so how how we look at Maul, is he going to be evil, right? And Maul is probably, what did I say? He's moving up the charts. He's in my top 5, whatever.
Mhm.
Since I've been doing this show and doing the research that I've done for this show, and us talking about the things we do on this show, I'm Maul's my number 3 guy now. He leapfrogged Darth Revan. I I like him. I like him. I like him. I like him. Redemption is huge for me, and he has none. And so, for me to say that, and I love this character, I'm gonna have to do a whole like thing about thing about him, because what we get in episode 8, to me, there's not a I I just can't imagine no one in their 50s, myself. Maul,
Mhm.
I don't know. How old is Maul at this point? Go. I have no lore master.
I
Go,
got
go,
it. I
go.
got it.
However old Maul is, I'm guessing probably late 30s, 40s, 50, early, mid to 40. I'm going to say 40, 30. I don't know. However old he is, he, as you
They're
said,
thinking.
re-traumatized.
They're thinking around 37.
37. So 40. So 40 years old. Where was I at 40? And I think about my own demons, my own whatever, clearly nowhere near what Maul had to endure, of course. Um, but if you aren't taking a hard look at yourself when you turn 30, when you turn 40, you you need to probably do that. Maul does that out of necessity, however many times he fails.
Mhm.
Because let's go back to the history of Maul. He goes through these mental kind of escapades, if you will, every time he fails. While we just said it's necessary. Anyways, point is, he's one of my favorite characters now because of what happens in episode 8. In episode
Yeah.
8, we have him fighting those demons once more, but now in a completely new and more encroaching way. It's in him. He's dealing with this in him, and he's having to refine his purpose
Mhm.
again. Don't lose sight of your purpose. Understand that passion and purpose are separate. Passion is that emotion you feel when chasing your purpose. There's a whole 1 minute wins on it. There's a whole newsletter from Dana from my business about this week. Purpose. It's so timely. Maul has passion. What's his passion? Eris, what would you say Darth Maul's passion is?
Revenge. Doesn't matter who it's against. It's always revenge.
At first, it was the Jedi.
Then it's
He was
Palpatine.
brainwashed into thinking it was the Jedi. Then it was
Obi-Wan.
Palpatine. Now it's Obi-Wan, but it's also Palpatine.
Right now, it's very heavy. Obi-Wan is the farthest thing. I say it's the farthest thing from his mind. In episode 8, oh my God, we get a flashback to him being cut in half. He very much
Oh yeah, that was
Obi-Wan in
crazy.
the forefront of his mind. I heard the sequence from Phantom Menace and went, they did not actually put this in the movie. Yes, they did, 100%. And you see the green lightsaber, but you see it from Maul's point of view instead of having the visual of him as a younger
Yeah.
individual, like we do everything else. Instead, you have a green lightsaber just coming right at him through the sandstorm. It's like that would be terrifying. You're going
Yep.
through, you're digging through your demons, you're hallucinating from what it seems like, and you just see the accursed Obi-Wan Kenobi coming at you full force.
Yeah.
Again. No thanks.
Man, it was. So I urge you, if you haven't, take a little trip into your past. Spend a little time in the recliner, kicked back with the lights off. I'm not saying you should be medicated, but that probably helps. You know, a little dark chocolate, a little wine, and just close your eyes and think back to those moments that formed you, right? So understand, Maul's not just like, oh, I'm a victim. Look at my history. Oh, I'm a little bitch. No, he's like, these are the things that happened outside of my control. These are the things that happened that I did have control over, that I effed up. I'm going to use them to evolve, as I said in my monologue. And every fracking time he does, he evolves. Why is Maul moving up my charts? Because he grows, he evolves, he becomes a better version, a more intense version, a more focused, passionate version of himself. In this moment, he is losing focus, and he's knocked down the hill with his stone, his purpose. And he picks the boulder back up, which is Palpatine. Yes, Obi-Wan. Yes.
All right, now it is
Palpatine. Palpatine's number one because Palpatine made him.
Palpatine's the reasons he is
Palpatine
in
made
this
him.
mess, the way he is, why he's lost everything over and over and over again.
I know this has been a long little bit, but I think it's important. This is where we bring Cam back into it. Thanos, evil, made the choice to just kill people instead of reproducing resources. If we're using that definition, Maul, feeling all the things he was feeling, do you, in all of that little bit, did you see anywhere he came out of that stating, I'm a victim?
No.
Not anything of it was, I'm a victim. To me, all of it was repurposing, refiring, refining, and refocusing. Why am I here? What is my purpose? And what is my passion behind my purpose? I love that. I was afraid they were going to, in that bit, I watched it very closely. I'm like, don't you dare make Darth Maul this misunderstood guy. No, don't do it. And Cam, bless you, you said they better not do it.
And I didn't.
And so far, they have not.
I'm looking at, because there was a part where he was going through that. I'm trying to remember. Did he, when he was in his head and he saw the reflection of himself in the water, whose face did he punch?
His own, didn't he? We
But was
saw
it
his
adult
kid
him
face,
or
his young face, or his adult
that's
face?
what I'm checking was did he pretty much reject his younger self?
Oh no, I think he was like feeling sorry. I don't know. Let me. I'm in episode 8 now
that's
with
what I'm
clipping.
looking through
So
it right now. Is it here? My volume turned off. Just need him. There's the water. Yeah, it's his younger self apologizing and crying. And he's telling himself it's all right. And then after the tear falls, he shakes his head, says, I
oh
won't
my
let him down.
god,
Yup.
have we ever seen that happen? Other than I think it happened in his death. I could be wrong.
He sees Savage. That doesn't look like him. That looks like Savage's face on the other side.
It's his fault that Savage, like,
Is that why he hits it?
it's
Is
not his fault, but he, I think, assumed
hold on.
responsibility.
I
for
can share
Savage.
my screen because I found the thing and I'm looking at it.
Found the thing, dude.
Found the thing.
Holy crap, the Spurs are up 12-2. Just so everyone knows, like, I'm a sports nut. As much as I can't stand the owner, I do love my Dallas Cowboys, and I can't stand like half the players anymore. But that's okay. It's the Cowboys. Love the Cowboys. Love the Dallas Stars. Love the San Antonio Spurs. Love the Texas Rangers. Here we are, and I'm trying to do a show, and I gave Mike, Diva Mike. I gotta talk real quick. Diva Mike. My first podcast was the TTC Diva Dads. If you've watched the show forever, you already know this. If you haven't, you don't. So here we go. TTC Diva Dads. All three of us played the three dads from Mamma Mia in our local community theater in the musical Mamma Mia. And I was Sam, blah, blah, blah. The other two were the other two. And we hit it off, great friends for several years, all doing shows together in the theater. It was awesome. It was fun. Mike, Diva Mike, it's his birthday today. Happy birthday, Diva Mike. It was Diva Rodney's, Rod the Bod, as we call him, a couple weeks ago. Happy birthday to you, Rodney, as well. I'm the other Diva Dad. My birthday is not until May. Oh, that's next month. Mm-hmm. But I want you all to know I come in a size Sidious lightsaber. Okay.
I'm gonna get you a Palpatine mask. You can just show up to the live stream that way.
I got your Palpatine. All right, go.
So this, if you look, it's so dark. It's so hard to see. But
pause. But I didn't say I didn't get to the point. The point was I've got these two games right now during my show. I've got the playoffs of Dallas Stars and Minnesota Wild and San Antonio Spurs, Portland Trailblazers. The reason I brought up Mike is because in a Diva Dad show, he was wearing glasses and I could see the reflection of the TV on his glasses when I was asking him a question. And he's like, uh-huh. And you could see the Astros playing in their playoff game. This was years ago.
That's fabulous.
Yeah, whatever. But I'm just being open. Like I'm telling you guys, I'm distracted. I've got 2 playoff games running right now. And Disney Plus. Thank you, MetroNet and your fiber. It's wonderful. Let's go. Eris, I'm done interrupting you.
You're Rocket. Good. It's so dark. I can't increase the brightness. I'm sorry.
Why?
Because it's Disney. I can't. Disney doesn't let me alter their stuff. I cannot increase the brightness. So that it's paused on is young Maul staring back at him, crying. Yeah. And then Maul tells himself it's okay and also begins to cry. Can you stop doing this?
I won't let him do this to anybody else.
And then look, why is this yellowy? Why are the eyes
I
slightly
think
different?
it's just a transition. Hit play.
Is
I
it
don't
just
think
the
it's anything.
transition?
Yeah. Yeah, see? It's just that whatever
Eh,
other rock formation reflection.
because then he gets
Oh,
pissed.
so here's the thing. Like, we see this like in real life with we have access to so much information now. You catch these documentaries, right? Of good God. Uh just you just hit a 3 from like halfway. It's just whatever. Or was I? That was just sick. I gotta push this over. I'm just like too distracted. Here's the thing. Like we all have our own kind of passion, and we all can look back at our lives and be like, "Oh, little Dana, like what were you doing? What was that decision? Wait, oh, I'm sorry, I failed you, little guy. Okay, so what? So do something about it. You know, Maul constantly does something about. He refuse. Listen, if you haven't figured it out, I hate that whole "oh poor me" bullshit. Like I hate that because it does nothing to edify your soul. Whatever little piece of soul Maul has, which I think we get to see in Rebels when he dies. I mean, he's not. He's like 98%, right? Like he's got the 2%. Um, and he was forced into what he was. He was born into something that was already not in the balance in the good side of the force, right? In the light. But you throw that on top of it, I mean, shit, he's doomed. But he ends up running Crimson Dawn.
Mm-hmm.
He ends up I mean, geez, how many freaking adventures did he go on and conquers did he have?
Mm-hmm.
And here we are, we know about Ezra later on. Like he never stopped. He didn't let the freaking trauma define him. It gave him focus and purpose, but they didn't let it define him. That's what I love about Maul, is that he used that as his fuel. Who's seen Waterboy? That's right.
High quality
Yes.
H2O.
Bobby, use that. Use it as your tackling fuel. Tackling fuel. Yes, your tackling fuel. Tackling fuel. Yes, that was his tackling fuel. His trauma at every step, he just used it to freaking thrust himself forward. How do you not get behind a character? I know it's evil. Okay, I get it. But how do you not get behind that level
It's that
of
mentality.
passion and understanding of your purpose? He knows my purpose, and I'll die trying,
Mm-hmm.
is to delete Palpatine.
That's all we gotta
We
do.
can't.
He's
He
gonna
knows
keep
how
trying
hard
though.
this is going to be. What?
He's gonna keep trying though. Every single time.
And he's playing chess.
Mm-hmm.
He's playing chess doing it. Let's not misunderstand his. He's playing chess. Okay, let me pop over here to.
That's what I like him apologizing. Not apologizing. He makes peace with his childhood. Not a lot of people do that when they have such a rough childhood. Do they look at their inner child and go, "It wasn't your fault for what happened.
Yeah.
None of that was your fault. It is all right." And that just it's a small moment of healing that you're like, usually you only see good guys that get that moment of inner healing. Watching a villain make peace with their childhood, knowing how bad Maul's childhood was, is insane.
Making peace, but I think it's beyond that. like again, I think he shovels that in
He
with the
turned it
other
into
lumps of
fuel
coal.
against Palpatine.
Yeah.
But
He's like, okay, little guy, I'm gonna take care of this for us.
I'm
Would you
going to
agree?
get revenge because of what happened
Yeah.
to you to make me this way.
At last, we shall have our revenge.
So good. So good.
Let's we haven't talked about Lawson. I think I know what happened between Lawson and his wife. It's some nasty purple chick got in between them.
That's
Named Marina.
that's what
Oh.
Riley was kind of alluding to a couple episodes ago.
Oh. That there was a little something.
Oh my gosh,
between...
I will find it. He talks about it.
Find it. I don't know what you're talking about.
You don't. Oh, there's a whole thing about it. Where is it?
I mean, I swear, him and her got history.
That's when they're at the house.
And I don't think it's... No, I think it's history like... You ever seen the musical Best Little Whorehouse in Texas? It's based on the chicken ranch in LaGrange, Texas. That was a real thing. It was a real story based... Yeah, it was a thing. There's actually a song by ZZ Top called LaGrange about the same thing. Anyways, I'm not trying to be crude. I'm saying...
No, you're good.
In that musical, the sheriff was in a very hush-hush quiet relationship with the headmistress of the House of Ill Repute. And so it made it very difficult to kind of traverse that, not only the relationship, but law versus law enforcement, right? When you're in love with the person that you're trying to whatever. So yeah, that totally popped in my head when I saw this conversation. And what you're telling me is there's more.
So show the. Did you already show it, or are you still showing?
I already showed it. It was just them,
Yeah,
he answers,
just them having a moment of, oh, thank God, you're okay.
And the way that, yeah, it's going to leave with there. But he, like his face, again, I go back to the animation. Okay.
So good.
Don't just listen and watch what's being said in the lyric, right? Like watch the lyric. Yes, I'm a musician. Sorry. Well, what's being said on screen? Watch this,
and then I'll flip it to the other one.
So I'll play it again real quick. So if you're watching, we've got Lawson and the two Jedi in the alley. He thinks it's two boots on the comm, and it's Rena, and he sighs in relief. Oh, Rena, thank goodness. Are you okay? I've been trying to reach you. Like, it's real concern for her.
Yeah.
Not for his ride out. And the rest of it, you've seen the show, whatever.
Yeah.
The point of this scene or pulling it was that relationship. There's something going on, or was something. And now you're saying, yeah, there was. I'd love to see that if you have it pulled.
So this is a little, they've already talked and communicated. And this is while they're hiding out in the casino.
Who's they've already talked?
Docky, Lawson, and Rena have already talked.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, look, she says, you know this woman? And that's where heard my dad mention her. They used to work together. She's one of his... But look at his face. And then supposedly...
Okay, I remember that. She was a CI. Yeah.
On his face, though.
Supposedly.
He looks so disappointed in his dad.
So that means that in his bedroom at night, when his parents were arguing, he heard shit. That's what that means.
Oh, yeah. And look, he looks back at her. Every time she moves, his eyes are on her.
Maybe we don't know how old he is. He's old enough to have a teen. We don't know how old she is. Maybe she's whatever an alien is equal, whatever.
See, look.
And maybe there's a brother, sister, father, daughter. Maybe there's, if she's a CI, look.
Yeah, she's an informant. But even Docky is like, can we trust who she is? And it's like, oh, we go way back. Before I was a detective, I traveled around a bit.
And I don't know about all that.
And
stuff, informants
she
or
was a
whatever.
bounty
But
hunter, got into a scrape at Catalor, went as bad as it can go. I'm only alive because of her, and she's only alive because of me.
okay, so you have a special relationship
Mm-hmm.
because you saved each other's lives. There you go.
Which I also want to bring up. I'm going to stop sharing real quick so I can pull it up. They said we went into, like, things went bad at
What'd Sharon
Catalor.
ever do to you? What?
Um,
Sorry, I didn't hear you.
no,
I had to
you're
do the
fine.
joke.
She says, or he says that things went bad on Catalor. He saved her, she saved him. I'm going to share this one as well because I like that they did this. I caught it. I was so happy. It's loading. There we go. And so this is when they're in the elevator. He gives her a call. Says, "Hey, it's me." Says
Can
they're
you
en
hit
route.
that little button that is the full screen? Thank you. On the right. On the right. All the way to the
Yes.
right. I can't. Oh, wait. Thank you. Oh, thank God.
We're working on it.
I'm 50. I'm squinting.
So.
Oh, wait. I
says,
can make my screen bigger too.
Yeah. Is everything okay?
Yep,
Of
there it
course.
is. Of course.
The ship's ready. It's not luxury, but it'll get you to Catalor. Which is where everything went horribly wrong and they both almost died.
Which was this? That explains. So when I must have missed that, and I watched those other two episodes
must have
too.
missed
So
it.
a couple of times. So I remember seeing that
code word.
when she said that in the show. In my mind, just seeing enough of the tropes, right? Like seeing enough television, I know in that call, if the Empire was there, she was going to cue him. Like we just know that's going to happen, right? And so when she says that, and I was like, oh yeah, that's totally cued for I'm in trouble, don't come. That's what that means. And sure enough, what I didn't know or didn't recall,
he explains why that's the code word without explaining why it's the code word.
Yeah, that's great.
Is they got in trouble on Catalor. They technically owe each other life debts. That it's a never-ending cycle. And that was the code word.
You might call it, say, life debt. Yeah.
I was excited about that. I heard that. I'm like, oh, we've got code words. We have code words. We understand. This isn't like the Budapest situation with Marvel where nobody knew what it was. We know immediately. It's great.
Also, you talked about this a while ago. We're gonna talk through this a little bit, but I just have to play this one part.
Oh, the angel and devil on the shoulder. Oh no, this part is. God, it's so good. Mike, is Merrick's. Is that him messing with him, or is that him hallucinating?
No, it's him remembering because he tells him that earlier in the show. The Emperor wants you dead.
But that's why I was curious because there's mocking laughter, but I couldn't tell if that was Merrick or if that was Sidious.
There's mocking laughter because if you recall, when he sat upon the throne of House of Vizsla and took over as Mandalore, there was maniacal laughter when he killed his brother and left him for dead.
Yeah.
So I think it's just the continual maniacal laughter of Sidious in his brain that echoes like a chamber from hell.
Every single time.
So this is what you were talking about, I think.
He's watching everything happen, but it's all in third person. He sees himself.
Did you see all of that?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
So good.
Such great storytelling, man. There he is. You. No. Yeah, this whole sequence, and I don't understand the sand.
It's everywhere, just like those traumatic memories.
But he didn't die, he didn't get cut in half.
Later.
Where there was sand. He got cut in half in Naboo. Like, where is the sand in his life? What?
We'll just say it's
What is
foreshadowing
it?
for Rebels.
Listen, everything is intentional. You said that an episode ago and 2 episodes ago. So
Yes.
everything's intentional. I agree. I say it as well. Why sand? I don't know. I want to know your thought
Was
on
there
why.
sand on the junk planet that he was on? Was there sand and debris? Or, again, is this foreshadowing to Rebels being surrounded
Where
by
he
sand?
dies in the sand on Tatooine.
Is this
Oh.
foreshadowing?
He met his first. Oh shit! He met his first Jedi on Tatooine
In the
with
sand.
when he was fighting
Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon. He saw Obi-Wan Kenobi on Tatooine. So the first time he saw any Jedi at all, he saw Qui-Gon and Obi-Wan at the same time. In the
He
same
arrived on
instance.
Tatooine in a sandstorm. That was his cover. Because the
And then
next
he
day was he started scouring the
dies.
city.
He dies by the hand of
Mhm.
the same dude that he saw on the same
Insane.
planet that he first saw him on.
Mhm.
Neither of which were ever really from said planet. And if you watch NCIS, Gibbs has a rule called no coincidences. I don't know what number it is. But yeah, 100%. How
It could
about that?
be
I wonder if
foreshadowing.
that is what it is. You say foreshadowing, I say just the cycle,
Yeah.
the encompassing the entirety of his life.
Well,
Starts with, ends with. I mean, Dothamir's not a sandy planet; it's a lush,
but it could also
forestry
be,
planet.
if we want to call it metaphorical, when you're dealing with those types of memories, it's a quote unquote storm of emotions, but it's not like a thunderstorm where the rain's pelting you. It's like a sandstorm where it's getting in your eyes, you can taste it, it's burning your lungs as you try to move through it. And he is currently trapped in these memories as he's trying to just move forward, but it feels impossible to move forward. And a sandstorm is a great depiction of that, because if you have ever been in a sandstorm, there's a reason to tell you, hey, just hunker down. Don't even try to move through it. It's not worth it.
Oh, there it was.
Yeah, there it is. And that's first person. That's not third person. It's him running at him.
Listen, if like
It's
how
terrifying.
you talk about trauma, right? Like, listen, I'm not.
Cut in
I
half
am
by
not
a
one.
kid that wasn't even your main target.
I want to make sure that I'm clear. I've talked a lot about victimization and being a victim and standing up for yourself and taking control of your passion and your et cetera, et cetera. I am not discounting trauma. I want to make sure I am clear about that. Yes, we all have trauma, some varying degrees. And what is trauma for some may not be for others. And there's levels within that. Not saying anything against that. All I'm saying is I can't be controlled by it. And I refuse to be controlled by it. Maul is an example of someone that has to reset and understand that if you let it control you, then in that fucking sandstorm you'll stay. If you take control of it and say, you made me what I am, but I'm not going to let you control me. Well, that's something entirely different, isn't it? I'm acknowledging you as a piece of me, but I'm going to now let that help push me and not hold me back. And that is a shift in a way of thinking that as Sisyphus gets to the top and has the I can't do it moment, rolls back down, resets,
Here we are again. Sorry.
No,
This
you're good.
character, Disney, so far, don't make me eat my words. This is some
Good.
peak storytelling, folks. Peak. Oh, you got nothing to say. That's how good that one was.
It's good. I was waiting for you to notice the scrawler, but
the scroller, the opinions of
you said you were trying not to discount trauma, so I was like, let me just flip that up here.
Right? Listen. I'm a professional coach. I talk with people, and that's not what I do. I'm not a counselor. I'm a coach. But that doesn't mean I don't hear of those things and see those things, and how, as a leader, those things creep into your leadership. And so I do spend a lot of time talking about the past and how past experiences with leaders, with peers, with coworkers, with family make us doubt ourselves, right? And so working through those things as a coach just as important and effective as counseling, etc. Just different way to do it. And when I see something like Maul, I can appreciate that outside of counseling, they know, like, I have to own some part of it, or else it all controls me. And that is what Maul does. He takes it and says, I'm going to use it. But isn't that what all good Sith do?
It's not saying it's my fault. It's saying I'm going to do something about it. I'll use whatever happened to me, whether it was my fault or not, and use that.
Yep. I need literally 2 seconds. Oh, this is not good for the Dallas Stars. Are down 3-1. I know,
Yeah,
right? But I had to.
Your
I'm
website's
watching.
scrolling up on top because you were talking about your
My business.
Your business.
Awesome.
So
Yeah,
I
just got another gig. I'm not. I talk about my gigs. I got another gig over at Texas A&M. I'll be working with Texas A&M libraries over the next year, starting probably around August. Doing some retreats for their leadership team, some retreats for their middle management team, and then some things for their the rest of their employees, and then some ongoing coaching. This is what I do on the side. And if you have a business, or you are a leader, or you're just a person that wants to grow, please go to the website, dmilm.com, or just use the free stuff that I have, like the podcast. Or if you have Kindle Unlimited, go check out 1 Minute Wins Volume 1. Take control of your growth journey 1 minute at a time. On Amazon.com, you can buy the book in print, or just Kindle Unlimited. If you already subscribe, that's free there. There's a podcast that goes with that as well. If you're in the area, we'll do this now and we'll do this later. If you're in the area on May 17th, I think, if it's a Sunday, can you look that up? May 17th should be a Sunday. The Lore Master will be in town to help with my vendor tent for my business. And maybe we'll get a picture. I think Cam, if he's available, he's going to be doing the Maroon and White Fun Run, benefiting the emergency fund for A&M employees.
Yes,
we are a sponsor. 17th is a Sunday, May 17th. DMILM, my company, is a sponsor, and I will be walking, not running. I will be fun walking, and then I'll be at the vendor tent for DMILM and talking with whoever was there. Man, if you're a TSD fan and you're in this area, come up to the tent. I will have something special for anyone that comes up and mentions TSD, a little TSD swag. Don't tell Cam I have TSD swag. He'll want it. Anyways, sidebar. Yes, this stuff is my passion, and my purpose is helping people. For Maul, his passion, what is it? You said revenge. I think his passion Yeah, it's righting the wrong that was wronged on him, which would be Palpatine, Sidious.
Yep. Make sure that none of it happens to anyone ever again, no matter what it takes. And he talks about that with Obi-Wan when he dies.
Oh yeah, I missed
We
that.
talked about this. I
What
forgot.
was that?
That it's not a soundboard, it's actually me.
Okay.
It's actually me. I've got my Discord's going off because I guess
Man. Okay, hold up. Spider Maul.
that I love that Summer has no idea
Oh, y'all haven't gotten
about
that. I thought
it,
y'all
and I was
started
like,
watching them.
so we did. Summer has been watching anime, so fair enough.
Okay.
We got to Spider Maul. Jason and I did. That's my favorite.
Mhm.
And I told Summer, I was like, I'll just show you one episode. It's not even the full episode. I'll just show you that. She's like, I don't know. It's old Clone Wars. I'm like, yes, I know it's the Clone Wars, and some of it is
The
really
Clone
bad.
Wars.
The early stuff of Clone Wars was just to get kids to sit down. The rest of it is better. Trust me.
Yeah, man. Not a kid show. Yeah. So in this, I mean, you've got here comes Sidious, I think. Yeah, straight away. Boom,
Oh.
there he goes. And that was a
That
rough
smile.
scene, man. I like Savage.
That smile. Oh, and then the green mist.
Yep. And the thing is, like, I don't know how much time passes, and I don't know if it matters, but in my head canon, shout out Cam, it does matter. How much time is passing? You know, is this what's up, Scarif? I didn't even see that. How long ago did that come in? What's up? Yeah, his I get sidetracked watching it, man. This time frame, you know, it doesn't seem in our what is it a total of about maybe 12 minutes of show that they spend with him in this. You know, this was I'm guessing an hour because he only had 2 hours, right, to get to the ship.
So
Lawson.
Yeah,
I think that's what they said.
He only had 2 hours to get to the ship, but she said she'd hold it as long as possible. And I think I don't think we know exactly how long, because as we saw later on, she gets infiltrated by the Empire, which means she is required by them to hold that ship as long as possible. Because that's their escape route. She's going to have to hold it. She can't just take off because the Empire is using her as bait. So It could have been 2 hours. It could have been 3 hours.
Yeah, I see. Oh, that makes sense, man.
We don't know how long.
Here's the scene you played a while ago.
Yes, so good.
Where he sees his
I
want to point out his horns. Can you go back to episode 1 real quick, since I'm on episode whatever?
Oh, to see if they've grown.
Yeah.
Oh,
because we had talked about that.
What was I thinking of? There was something.
Because when he was Spider Maul, those horns were. Whoo.
That's what I was. Okay, so to give you an idea on what I think is funny, because you said he comes back and he comes back stronger. Have you noticed his legs come back stronger every single time?
Every time he's got a modification on his legs, they're better.
He loses his legs. His legs were the weakness. They became spider legs to help him traverse the area he was in. Those are gone. He's got cool robot legs now. They're not the best, but they're still dangerous. Oh, those legs don't work anymore. Let's get better legs that have more mobility and can do more without breaking down. They've broken again. What legs is he getting this time? I want to know his legs.
Scarif, the animation transcends the look and feel. Yeah, dude. Yeah, 100%, man.
His hands look about the same. I'm looking at it.
I can't even, like, there was a scene earlier we were showing Scarif where we had it on pause, and it was beautiful. It looked like it had been hand painted. Maul's face was hand painted. It was so incredible. Did you look up his first? When
Yeah,
we see him?
they don't.
Look, that's a good pause right there.
They look about
How
the
tall
same.
they are now. Yeah. Well, it has only been like
It's only been a
2
few
days.
days.
That's true. We had this whole discussion a couple ago. I love that Maul got his scuttlebutt handle. Yeah, man. He can't. I think he could handle either one of them one on one. I think
Once his
the
leg
two of
got
them against
screwed up,
him. Yeah, I think it was too much.
they realized the legs were
With
what
it,
to go for and went for his legs.
yeah, yes. Sweep the leg, Johnny. If you don't know what that's from, I'm sorry, but you gotta. But yeah, we're exactly right. Like they totally went for his freaking legs. Man.
Once they saw the sparks, they went, "Oh,
oh yeah,
oh no."
We'll get this
Well,
guy.
and if
Watch
you
this shit.
during the fight, they went from going for his legs to, oh, the connection point is his hips. Take it off at the hips. They went for the actual connection point of his leg. I can't find. I want to see how many.
All right, last bit here. Demas is dead. They're not going to be looking for him here. We're in Demas's hideout. And then I don't know why Maul just doesn't use one of his legs to just kick the shit out of this little guy.
Well, he's
I don't
injured
like
right
this
now,
guy.
so it's not happening.
I don't like this guy. I don't trust this guy. Why Maul has him so close, I don't get it. Unless it's because of this, because of the Crimson Dawn connection.
Well, and at the moment.
But he didn't kill. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Well, I think at this point, as Maul had explained, his usefulness hasn't run out yet. And he demonstrates that here.
Yep.
He just got him connection to Crimson Dawn. And that's because at the beginning they're like, okay, we got what we wanted from him, kill him. And he's like, no, he's still useful. And you watch him, you're like, how is he still useful? He is holding everyone behind. He's almost always left behind because he can't keep up.
Yep. But
he's got the connections to the underworld, which is why I think Maul keeps him around. Because he even tells him, you're free to leave if you want. And Vario's like, Maul or the Empire? I'm going to stay with Maul.
Yeah.
Because I can guarantee that I've got something that Maul wants. The Empire's just going to kill me. That's...
yeah.
Vario is as good as done the moment the Empire gets a hold of him. With Maul, he has a chance because he has those connections that all he has to say is a name. And Maul's like, okay, I got you. You're going to go back in your box, but then you're going to get me your information.
Crimson Dawn's the last one.
Mm-hmm.
The Pikes are done.
Demas is done. Vario is technically aligned to Maul right now.
Yeah.
Because Vario's not going to tell, especially if he's handing him the Crimson Dawn.
What about Conjure Club? No, I'm just...
No, thanks. Vario is too useful, and I think it's going to be a lot like with Devin, where he's going to say, yeah, you're free to leave. No, you're not.
All right, speculation time. Last segment. What happens? I still am not sold on this whole Darth Vader is going to show up.
He's not.
I don't feel it. Now that they've introduced the 11th brother, whereas a couple shows ago, I'm like, man, you got First Brother, who was Palpatine's first Inquisitor, who was before Vader took over the Inquisitors. And so this has got to be my Lord is Palpatine. But now who knows? Because you've got the 11th brother, which would insinuate that the Supreme Leader. Wrong trilogy. The what is it? What's he called? A Grand Inquisitor. For Pete's sake. That maybe the Grand Inquisitor ends up showing up, because that is the Grand Inquisitor ship. Like that's the Inquisitor ship. that arrived in episode 8 or 7, planet side. Are you frozen? No, I saw you blink.
No, I was looking for something because they still haven't really touched on it, and with how the show has been playing out, they're gonna touch on it. What did Crow do to Riley? What did he do? Because Riley's entire attitude is he's terrified of everything from what it looks like. His body language is so closed off from everyone and everything.
He did the mind probe, I bet. Because where it's like, I don't know anything, and they're like, yeah, you know something, and I don't know anything.
Lawson. Why would they do that with Riley and not Lawson when they know Lawson knows something? Why would they do that to the kid?
Because the kid would know something without knowing something more than what Lawson would. I don't know.
But that's where it was interesting to me to watch, was them leading Riley back to his cell. And he went from being, I will do exactly what they say, to his shoulders are, all of his body language is like trying to hide from the situation. And even when they're running and he sees his dad and they're trying to run from the stormtroopers, he's acting smaller. He's not like, okay, let's go. Come over here. Let's get out of here. He's almost like he's been pushed into a box that he's not sure he can get out of. And that's why
you remember Bodhi in Rogue One after the little suction guy was on. He's like,
I'm wondering what they did and if that's going to play a part in the next season. Not this one. I don't think it's going to play a part right here. They've already confirmed a second season. We don't have a release date yet, but they have confirmed one. I wonder if that's going to play a part in the second season. I don't think it'll be here. Just because of how he was acting.
Yeah.
I'm also wondering if Crow got a hold of memories of his mom and knows his mom's in the Empire.
Yeah.
Which means Riley knows that Crow knows who's his mother is.
Mm-hmm.
And if he can't go after Lawson and Riley, who's the next target to pull them out of hiding if they do
which would be an easy target because it's just call me to the planet, done. But we know space travel takes weeks, or days,
But who's to say how far they get off of Janix? If they get off,
they're not getting off of Janix so long as that interdictor's in place.
Well, Crimson Dawn may have a way off.
That's true.
They're smugglers. They've always got a backup plan for something.
No, but you can't. An interdictor shuts down hyperspace traffic. There's only two hyperspace lanes for every planet. You're not going to be able to leave.
The chick, she had secured actual transport to get off the planet. And she confirmed, this was before she was working for the Empire. She confirmed she had transport that could leave, and Maul had transport that could leave.
But they didn't know that they're... Okay, unless that's not an interdictor. I swear, when I saw that come in, it had the big bubble for as an interdictor.
Well, and they even mentioned that hyperspace is locked down. But
Maul there you go.
And the casino lady, they know that it's on lockdown. Nobody can leave the planet. Nobody can leave pretty much solar system-ish. They can't leave orbit. But there are two ships that they are guaranteeing can leave, which means they had ships are exploded. They had something on board that could probably cause interference long enough for them to make the jump.
And it's irrelevant now.
It would make sense for a smuggling ship to have that, so that if that happens while Empire's chasing down a smuggler ship, they can still get the heck out of Dodge.
Sure.
Han Solo's got too many tricks up his sleeve not to know how to do that.
I was caught in the tractor beam, kid. We're not... Yeah,
no.
So what are we going to see now? What's the next bit for the next 2 episodes?
New legs.
New legs.
New legs. He's got to get repaired. I think where we are now, Maul and Devin are going to end up working together again, whether they want to or not, because as far as Devin knows, Maul has a way off the planet still, because she left before the ship exploded.
Mm-hmm.
So as far as she knows, there's still a way off. And technically, if Crimson Dawn's involved, there probably is a way off the planet. They may have to rely on Maul to get everyone off world.
Yeah, and Lawson's already resorted to his career being
Mhm.
over.
Lawson just wants to get his kid off planet. I don't think he cares at this point. He was willing to make a deal with Maul before. Why wouldn't he now? He was willing to turn himself into the Empire at this point. I don't think he'd be too far off from going, you know what? I'm getting Riley out of here. I don't care if I stay behind. Maul, take him out of here. But you have to give me your word he's going to be safe.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. He's willing to hand himself over to the Empire. He knows the
Maul's
Jedi.
a different story, but he knows Maul's a totally different thing, man, than the Empire. Like
Exactly. But Maul keeps his word. He knows that as well. Maul doesn't break his promises. Never once did he break his word. This entire time, he has promised so much, and never once has he gone against what his word was. I don't think he's ever gone against his word in the entirety of Star Wars. He is a man of his word. Will he twist what his word meant? Yes. But he's never lied about it. He's a very honest Sith.
An honest Sith. Those exist?
We're watching one.
That's true.
He's very cut and dry, and we'll bring up the Devin thing. You can leave whenever you want.
That's true.
He didn't see from where. He said she could leave. And by leaving that so vague, he can say, well, I just meant from here. Oh, no, I didn't say you could leave the whole system. I said you could leave this room. You didn't let me clarify.
We shall see. I'm looking forward to the next 2 episodes. I think we'll get even better. If we don't, I will be disappointed. But Disney, you're doing this. You're ramping up. It's just great writing, great acting, great animation. My God, the animation is sick. Yeah. All right. That was episodes 7 and 8. Here are my parting thoughts. Yeah, I wrote a closing one too for tonight. It's time, suckers. What makes or breaks a shadow? So here's where we're at. The Empire is tightening its grip. The Inquisitors are escalating, and we know Crimson Dawn, based on Vario, is looming. And Devin seems to kind of be caught somewhere wavering. The Shadow Collective is fractured. And Maul is at a crossroads. For a series that bears his name, there have been stretches where he hasn't driven the plot. Devin, Lawson, even Two Boots have carried pretty much the whole episode. But that might be intentional, because when Maul steps forward now, seems to matter just a little bit more. The mental break in episode 8, that wasn't weakness, it was clarity. Maul has always defined himself against someone, right? He's always defined himself against the Jedi, against Obi-Wan, against Sidious. But what if the story isn't about who Maul hates, but what if it is about who he refuses to become? That's where I think the series either sticks the landing or stumbles. If the final payoff is the final payoff of the Imperial tension if Vader's shadow, whatever, kind of becomes real, if Devin's path intersects with Maul's in a meaningful way, this could be one of the most layered character explorations in Star Wars animation history. But if it rushes the threads, if it prioritizes spectacle over evolution, which it hasn't done so far, it risks then undercutting the slow psychological groundwork that it has built so far. Right now, though, I'm very optimistic because it doesn't feel like nostalgia. It feels like intention. Maul's no longer just that assassin on Naboo. He's not even just that warlord on Mandalore. He's a discarded apprentice navigating a galaxy built by a master who very easily replaced him. That tension, that's the power in these episodes. We're not just watching the Shadow Lord. We're watching whether the shadow has weight. Be the example. No, wrong show. I think Shadow Lord is amazing so far. 100%. All right. So pop your Twitch back up there.
Find it again.
Go check out the crafts and fun stuff that Eris Corban does over on her old Twitch. Get you a commission. Show your latest commission that you just finished if you like Beetlejuice, or as we say, Janae. She's not here. There it is.
Hey.
Latest hand creation.
Bob.
That's Bob. Shrunken head guy from Beetlejuice. Very cute. Nice. All right.
I can
Zane, the lore master, out tonight. Don't know when we'll see him again. What is that?
It's a Star Wars cross stitch. This is one of the next
Nice.
ones.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Thank you. That's going to be a great Christmas present for me. Awesome. I love
No,
you
I'm
too,
getting
kiddo.
paid to finish this one for Mom.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Suffer.
Never mind. All right. Thank you all for listening and joining and all the stuff and things. Don't forget to like, subscribe, go check out our friends like Scarif and others over on the Feast of Fandoms podcasts. Spooky, thank you for joining earlier on, and go check out his channel as well, Spooky Jawa. Don't forget House of Vizsla, another great friend of ours and friend of the show. Everyone out there, you have to always remember that peace is a lie. There's only passion. Good night.